what?
My heart is beating for you. Beating hard and fast like a drummer boy calling the men to arms. Bang! Bang! Bang!
Well, at your age, that's not a good sign.
Well, I feel young again. I feel 78. Hold me in your arms.
No!
Unfasten the clasp that holds tight your soul.
No!
Draw your lips closer to mine that we may share each other's delicious pleasure.
No, you bastard! Now look, I'm warning you. Don't come any closer. Don't come any closer, I'm not going to kiss you. Oh! Oh! I've still got a train. I'm going to use it again. Don't come any closer. Oh! Oh, look, it's another train. Oh, my goodness, it's a train. It's a train. You all right? You okay? I can't have my most useful servant lusting after me, but it does seem to work. What of him? Has he gone too far this time? I've assisted him in many of his experiments in the past, but none as dangerous and as vile as this. Are we simply meddling with the forces of nature? Are we playing God? Are we simply too ignorant to understand the powers that we unleash? Is it right that we should do this? Are we simply exploring the boundaries set out for us by God and the Church? Are we ultimately wrong?
No, sir, we are not.
Catch you.
I was making notes on the process. There was initially a violent reaction, but then the results are superb. I cannot fail. Go call Rosalind to me with news that the great Fernando has a new play written for her in which she shall have the starring role.
I'll do this, but do the effects wear off?
Well, I hope not.
For my sake, I hope they do.
Your servant might be slightly more attentive, so much the better.
You've created a monster.
And now, I shall create a beautiful monster that loves me. Just go. It is simple. The first person that the victim or guinea pig sees is the person they should fall in love with. Now, I must make myself a romantic atmosphere. Perhaps I will need the use of this potion. I am man enough, am I not? I have the full working parts of an adult man, a manly chest with a smattering of hair, strong groinal muscles, a proud and woman-yard saint. Have I not looks? Have I not wit? Have I not glamour? If you touch me, shall I not quiver? If you stroke me, shall I not purr? If you kiss me, shall I not dribble? And if you long for me, shall we not be more than just friends?
Friends with him, then,
With you, good lady.
Good God, why you sent me here not to slobber over me again? I shall call for the master of the theatres to have you stripped and eaten if that is the case.
That would not be disagreeable if the eater were the...
Forgive me, good sir, but I fear you will upset my already delicate stomach. Now tell me, before I die of tedium, what is my business here?
It is true. I cannot win her with words or my good looks, and so to my original subterfuge. I merely wanted to apologise for my former fallings. It was most disagreeable. I wanted to make amends.
That can be done simply by never speaking to me ever again.
Perhaps you'll share a glass of wine as penance.
Is it a good wine?
A very good year, ma'am.
I'm partial to wine, good sir. But if this is some kind of trick,
I am true and basilic as you have often marked strictly.
This is very true. I cannot stay long. I have a meeting with a member of our government.
What business does he have with you?
He wishes me to strip him bare, beat him with a stick while he backs that down.
I did not know you took such an interest in politics.
Just in politicians.
Well, if I were a politician.
You would be rich and I would be interested.
So you do not love men, you just love their money.
Money is the only friend for a woman.
I do not realize you to be so shallow.
The famous fish only thrives in shallow waters, feeding on the golden tidbits thrown to her by her rich suitors.
You see yourself as a fish.
A pretty fish, sir.
Oh, indeed. You are no mere guppy. Would that I could skewer you on my sharp hook and let you dangle there for a night and a day.
Your metaphor is crude and ineffective. You are like a jellyfish happy for the poison.
Perhaps the wine will change your wax. So good, sir. Such coy banter may cause her to suspect. Steer her from the wine so that she may enjoy it freely without fear of my wickedness.
And whereabouts comes this wine?
It is made from the vines of the parsley tree, which produces only every 300 years and creates a wine of eerily earthy quality.
Pour me a glass. This wine smells strongly of parsnip, good sir.
Try it, good lady. So close, so close. And soon her sluice gates will open and I will be awash in her, drowning, drowning.
Oh.
Holy Mary, Mother of God!
What have you done to me?
I'm sorry, it was so well before and now.
I've been so foolish, ignoring the beauty that has been staring me in the face.
I'm afraid that face has changed.
I can lie to myself no longer. You are beautiful.
My opinion of you is likewise changing in another direction.
Let us hide these feelings no longer. Take me.
Oh, in the name of God, woman, in chains! Oh, in chains! What have I done? I have turned the most beautiful woman into a staggering ease. She is engaged to my ease. She is undone, and it is my undoing. She is undoing me. Between us, our babies will be hairy and jump upon the nails. Open the door and unleash my bite of virginity. Oh Lord, on this my final day of purity, I pray to thee that you take me this shaggy burden that I and my foolishness have created. Hear, O Lord, the words of thy most foolish servant, and let them serve as a lesson to those who down in the affairs of the human heart. Take that fleecy cup away from my lips, for I must not drink. I cannot, I must not drink.
What have you done to me?
Chafing. Chafing.
Still the sea beats at the side of the boat, threatening us with Ophelia's fate, but holding back for the moment. My good friend Ronaldo is above decks, trying now to steer a safe course around this tempest, but to no avail. I feel a great guilt for demanding his companionship, for he has abused his loyalty, as this voyage may end in our deaths. If we had stayed at home, we would have wanted for nothing. But I always wanted more, always needed more.
Oath there! Great pigging oath! What the devil?
you want of me, you vile urine drinker?
The famine grows at a great pace outside, and I've come into your warm home to seek succour.
You'll get nothing from me, you foul pestilence. I have nothing, and if you stay a moment longer, I shall cook and eat you, were it not for the stench at your feet.
You have food?
I have nothing.
I dare say there's enough meat on you to feed my family a while.
You'll get nothing from me. My weight is made up from my bones and the clothes that hang on my meagre frame. If you cook me, then there will be no end to this famine.
You have an answer, you irksome ill-binder.
An answer I do have. Trade.
Trade? With whom?
With whomever will buy my gold.
Gold? You have gold? Where is it gold?
I have yet to make it.
You're mad, sir.
Am I? Am I mad? Is that what you think?
You're mad, sir. You cannot make gold.
I say it can be done. If you kill me, then the secret will be lost.
But the process you speak of is illegal. The church forbids it.
The church forbids everything. For the sake of the Lord, they've banned drinking, procreation between married couples.
How many couples?
I've lost the original manuscript. They've banned erotic thoughts, murderous thoughts, malicious thoughts, bad thoughts, good thoughts, and treacle. Do you think they care about it for alchemy?
But it is a dark art.
But cannibalism is also forbidden, is it not?
Oh no, it's been openly encouraged. Father Patrick sent me out with his blessing and a set of his very own carving knives.
Good sir, if you dine on me, there will be no end to this famine. The consequences will be dire.
Gold, eh?
Yes.
You're sure?
Good squint, I assure thee, yes.
Then I will spare your life, and you will make me rich.
I promise I will.
Do not turn your back on this promise, or I will turn my knife on your back. See what I did there? Knife on your back. Mark my words, O Fernando. I have killed and eaten more than 10 of your kind, and though your flesh is stringy, it does cook rather well in a stew. I shall make dumplings of your socks and place a jam between your toes if you do not produce me gold. Gold! Gold! Before this night is through.
In one night? How can I find gold in one night?
I have it!
You have the pots?
No! I've discovered the secret of alchemy.
Go on.
It was deceptive in its simplicity.
Go on.
We know that gold comes from the earth.
Aye, but what combined elements of the earth make up the gold?
Be quiet!
Go on.
We know that gold comes from the earth, can be dug from the earth.
That is simple.
Therefore, gold comes from the earth, can be produced from the earth.
Aye, but what combined elements of the earth make up the gold?
Be quiet! We know that gold comes from the earth, therefore, gold can be made from the earth! We heat it to a certain temperature.
Are you sure?
I am!
You are.
I am!
Who?
Ronaldo.
What? And you're sure that this will work?
Yes! We just need to find the right quantity of mud.
It hasn't changed me. Obviously, I can afford a few more luxuries now. I pay other people to roll in the shite for me. Although, occasionally, I'll have a go. People think it's beneath me. They say, oh, look, there's Geoffrey. Too good for rolling in pig shite in your eye. Thinks he's king of the swill, he does. I just brush it aside. Got me wife and me kids to think about now. Of course, what with the famine and all, we can afford for a bit of extra food. So again, I can hire some fellas to go out and round up a few peasants for dinner. Get them all scrubbed up and nice like. Well, it's not easy, you know. Some people have just got no idea.
We simply have no idea how this happened. The influx of gold into this country in the last 2 days has decreased the value of the government's reserves tenfold. Where has this all come from? Is it simply bullion stolen in transit from overstocked ships and spent by the pirates? Nobody could be transporting that amount. We will have to call upon our bravest and brightest in this, our hour of need. Agent VII, the most promising member of the Star Chamber.
I thought you said you had changed the name.
Well, we're toying with British intelligence, National Trust, or Norman wisdom.
All of which are immoral.
Agent VII, we have a problem.
And you need my help.
You have been building a cover in England for the last decade in disguise as a foppish yet successful playwright. We need you to break from that now and go where your country most needs you.
Son.
It is true, help is needed there, but that will be saved for another day.
What is it that needs my assistance?
A pox is spreading from Florence.
Ah, but surely that can all be traced to the actions of travelling players.
This is a pox of a far more serious kind, one that will cause more than an itch on thy magnificent spear, one that will cause thee to scratch at thy own wallocks and find them overflowing with seed and yet unable to bear fruit. A pox that will spell out the end of civilization. A pox that will destroy trade between and within countries. A pox that must be stopped, burnt out, before it spreads here.
What is this pox that rashes a person, not Denmark?
Gold.
But that's no bad thing, surely.
But this is a cancer. A tumor, good sir. Gold, for it to be worth anything, needs to circulate in small quantities. In Florence, however, there is an upsurge. It has already entered the trade routes, and merchants have raised their prices accordingly. It is predicted that within a year, the price of a house will rise to £500, double that for every year following. The value of gold will diminish. The government's reserves of gold will be worth less than nothing.
But what, of course?
Agent VII, are you familiar with last year's White Scroll on the suppression of simple sciences?
Alchemy became a criminal offence along with witchcraft, hog topping,
And why was witchcraft quoted as a similar offence to alchemy?
because it is a wicked occupation for the ether.
That's not strictly true.
It isn't.
It is not.
And if alchemy is not the darkest form of sorcery, what, pray, is its fault?
It is too easy.
Easy?
The art of turning base matter or metal into gold has haunted and dogged man for as long as man has used it to barter. A couple of years ago, one of our top scientists, Dr. Edelstein, was working in his laboratory trying to find the optimum temperature of mud for which to grow fungi. An absent-minded gentleman, he left his flame a-burning and heated the mud to what can only be described as the right temperature. And lo, discovered gold within its earthly contents. Yes?
Good Lord.
Indeed. Eagerly, he ran to me with the news, waving gold, mud, and paper in my face. I smiled sweetly, and having immediately boiled to death the entire contents of his laboratory, laboratory smashed to bits, ground into a paste, destroyed, put into a rocket and fired into the heart of the sun on a hot day, and of course had that law put into effect.
And now, somebody else has discovered the secret.
Indeed.
Well, I can find them and burn them publicly as witches under the current law.
But this is not an open act of alchemy. It is spreading. All those who know this terrible secret must be made to disappear silently.
Can't I burn them?
No.
Not even a little bit.
No.
Their collective torso.
No.
Their collective hair.
No.
Their collective elbow.
I admire your religious zeal, Marlowe.
I'm an atheist.
I admire your sadistic zeal, then.
Fair enough.
But this must be done silently. No one must know that this secret has been discovered. Normal alchemists can be burnt at the stake, as you know.
And enjoy.
Indeed. Normal alchemists are turned into witchcraft because the law has linked the two. And people are not clever enough to dispute the falseness of this new ruling. But in reality, the secrets still lie in science, and that must never be revealed.
Though I do get to kill people.
And save your country.
But killing people is part of it.
Yes, I must warn you, though, that whoever has discovered this secret is clearly the cleverest person in Christendom. You will need to be ruthless.
Oh, I assure you, good sir. I shall be entirely without them.
Then God go with you.
What?
Yes.
What?
God.
Yes, what?
What?
No.
That will be all Agent VII.
I shall be on my way.
And so, we of the Star Chamber send Agent VII out on the most dangerous mission he has ever been on. Will he survive? Who knows? Whatever happens, he must stop all those who know of this terrible secret. Oh, it is true, though. Perhaps he himself knows too much, and without the morality of the Holy Bible to hold him true, he may be a liability. Some of these atheists don't even believe in God. He cannot be trusted to store this secret in his memory and not act on it. The man, as we know, is a liability. He must be stopped. Yes. Agent I. Agent I, your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to follow Agent VII. I haven't finished. And when he has completed his mission of killing many people, you yourself must make an end to him. Do you understand? Oh, and kill anyone else he misses out, yes? Then go and do what must be done. And so, we of the Star Chamber can rest easy at night in our plush beds, safe in the knowledge that we have rid this country and all countries of the terrible plight of having too much money. A problem remains, good gentlemen. You all know too much. You cannot be trusted to hold this secret safe. There is only one person who can be responsible for that, and that person is me. Above your heads are 12 vats of boiling oil. In precisely 3 minutes, they will turn and dispatch horrible, painful death upon you. Wait! Where are you going? What do you mean I forgot to tie you up? Oh, I'm sorry. I really didn't think this through, did I? See, I fall to the tire.